This is Sam Vaughan for Sam's Sports Report. And we'll do one on ADD. We'll get to that in a minute. Bob Huggins is a buffoon. Not only a buffoon, but an a-hole. On a radio station when he said the racist comments, and then a few weeks later got a DUI, fired for the second one. He should have been fired for the first one. And now, I didn't really ever have an opinion on him, but I really don't like him now. I think he's a jerk. What's fired for cause? This is stupid. Huggins decided to get his daughter involved. Get a DUI. It is racist. It said racist comments on the TV. He should not be a coach. And his daughter stuck up for him. Layla's like him. He stuck up for himself. For cause. All the hypothetics are true. Throwing stones, his daughter came with her comments. Throwing stones at a glass house is represented as such a great university, Jacques wrote, treating someone like they don't even have given their whole heart and soul. University, you could have helped choose not turn your backs on him. Staff and boosters, I am forever grateful for these support staff. They deserve it. I hope to continue to show the university the staff is beyond. My dad is not an alcoholic. He drinks 90%. He drinks like 90% of us. Made a mistake and cost him his job, reputation, and livelihood. Which deserves. He told Gordon and his board that he would do a 60-day rehab and be able for these guys who don't want to play for anyone else. That's how much he cares. Refused, not even considered without, although also gave them 30 minutes to decide if he was being fired or retiring. But they want to preach this society, understanding and compassion. I've not passed the bar, but I'm pretty sure this stiff law against one's mountaineer always right. Next, the beer cans all over the car. The cans were bags, not all beer cans. This is a small group of Morgantown who knew my dad collects cans. Your dad collects cans. Come on. Can he collect soda? Can he collect? But no, he collects beers and a trash can in his car. Openly, so the police can say it. And meanwhile, he's over the limit by 2 times. I don't understand. What is wrong with his daughter? Anyways, he will be to act like he was driving around pounding beers. The media wants to portray him as an absolute absurd. The society world we are living in, it doesn't always tell the truth. Media will tell you that what they want to believe. They want to know that's their choice. Of course, buy into, not just know. It's always factual. Can Fox News hire her? I mean, because she's doing a pretty damn good job of, blaming the media. It's the media's fault. It always is. It's easy to judge a person from the outside looking in. Again, I am fully aware of his mistakes of shattered. Would give his shirt off to anyone he cares about helping others. He so badly wants to West Virginia health. They deserve it. He always wanted everyone to feel important, including his relatable. Would be the first person anyone cares about, the most genuine, loyal I've ever met. He wanted nothing more to bring a national championship back for the people of UV. And all the stand until the no matter, because he deserves the sum of you. I am biased, but you will never find someone that cares as much as these guys do about the Huggins does. states the culture here. Truly, once in 1,000 coaches, no one will ever change my mind that the lack of comparisons shown in the situation, the way handle disgusts me if they treat one of their own how they treat anyone. Bob Huggins should be fired. Anybody that says, I understand why they do this, why they have a fire for cause, but just because Nick Saban left the Dolphins and went to LSU doesn't mean they need to buy out a contract every time. If you pay the money, the guy will leave. It doesn't matter whether that situation. And Nick Saban...
Even freaking Bob Huggins somehow now thinks he's owed something. Like, are athletic directors just morons that they can't write what cause is into a contract? Or am I oversimplifying things?
First of all, it was just awful to hear the stuff at Northwestern, and I thought we as a sports society had advanced beyond hazing to that level, any hazing really, but that's just awful if you read the details of what was happening there. To take both of those examples, Pat Fitzgerald and Bob Huggins, fighting tooth and nail for, you lose a little bit of faith in the coaching profession when they don't take responsibility for their actions, and what kind of examples are they setting for the program? When it comes to Huggins, the West Virginia folks were here today, and I was talking to a lot of them, and everybody seems to be in agreement. And now listen, they work for West Virginia, so maybe they're going to say this anyway. But Bob Huggins is an icon in the state of West Virginia, and I had somebody whose opinion I really trust say 9 out of 10 West Virginians are happy that he's no longer the coach. That it was a bridge too far for him to have the DUI and to behave the way he did, and then just coming back to claim that he was really never, or he didn't resign, and it's just ugliness. They want it over, and I told somebody, look, in a year and a half, maybe Bob Huggins will come back to a game, and they'll name the court for him if they haven't already. They might have, I don't even know, but in a rousing ovation, and but he really needs to exit and not be heard from for a little while. And Northwestern, to me, is even a bigger mess right now because they're up against the start of the football season, and they have their Big Ten has their media days in Chicago next week, so that'll
good
be
times.
Number one for those folks.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to watch and see how that all shakes out. Now, I'm with you, and you would think at some point somebody look on the Fitzgerald side of things. The term lack of institutional control was brought about when coaches would act like, well, I didn't know what was going on. Well, but you're the coach, and you're supposed to, or you're supposed to have lieutenants that do and make you aware of it. Like, that is part of your job, to know what's going on. Claiming ignorance doesn't count. That's why Rick Pitino's out at Louisville, and it's why Fitzgerald. Either you're in on it or you're too stupid to manage it. Either way, you're blank and gone, guy. And I think that's how it should be. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe, these golden parachutes for CEOs in American companies today get away with all kinds of crap. Oh, I didn't know. Well, the buck's got to stop somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to stop with the head coach. And just the total lack of any kind of moral fiber or character. If Pat Fitzgerald didn't know, and these out and what is being reported happened, he should be standing in a microphone going, I didn't know this. I would have put a stop to it if I did, but it's my job. I'm the head coach. I'm responsible for it. And therefore, I'm walking away, and I hope to get another opportunity. And if I do, I will do better. But there is no moral integrity, it seems like, in the coaching profession at all anymore.
They're so powerful. They're such powerful figures that I think it's probably difficult to get honest advice for them. Because,
that's true.
So Yeah, it's a shame.
It is. It is a shame to see both of them had great tenures at where they were, and now it's going to end up being very tarnished going out the end. Blair, great stuff. Always love the conversation. Thanks so much. Get home safe, and we'll talk next week, my friend.
Sounds good, friend. Take care.
He's the best. Blair Kirchhoff, brought to you by our friends at Art and Frame Warehouse. We will take a break. Come back. Jeff Passan talking baseball next.
All right, who was the last heavyweight boxing champion to be born in Missouri? Brought to you by Good Sense.